بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear viewers in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this program of the parables of Al-Qur'an, we are going to take a parable from Surah Yunus alayhi salam. Now this parable is also about the earth itself. When the rain water strikes that earth and then it starts growing, it starts bringing out all its vegetation. Now this type of parable is given many times in Al-Qur'an, but with different shades and different colors and with different lessons derived from it. One of the lessons which is derived from it is like rainwater is just like revelation, and this revelation is going to help the people to have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes this parable is given to show that as Allah gives the life to the dead soil, after it was totally seems to be dead, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives a new life to it with the water. In the same way, Allah is going to give life to the dead on the day of resurrection. That is again another shade which we can understand. But this one which is we are going to read now, that speaks about the worldly life and how swiftly, how quickly it passes away. People think that this life is everything for them, but it is very quick to pass. And then what is going to last, that is their good actions which will bring them the paradise or Al-Jannah. So let us take this example first. This ayah which is number 24 of Surah Yunus, which is the 10th surah of Al-Qur'an. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إنما مثل الحياة الدنيا كماء أنزلناه من السماء فاختلط به نبات الأرض مما يأكل الناس والأنعام حتى إذا أخذت الأرض زخرفها وزينت وظن أهلها أنهم قادرون عليها أتاها أمرنا ليلا أو نهارا فجعلناها حصيدا كأن لم تغن بالأمس كذلك نفصل الآيات لقوم يتفكرون. The translation: the likeness of the life of the present is as the rain which we send down from the skies. By its mingling arises the produce of the earth, which provides food for men and animals. It grows till the earth is clad with its golden ornaments and is decked out in beauty. The people to whom it belongs think they have all powers of disposal over it. There reaches it our command by night or by day, and we make it like a harvest clean mown, as if it had not flourished only the day before. Thus do we explain the signs in detail for those who reflect. So the picture is very clear. Here is the worldly life and the example, that worldly life. That is the example of the earth. When it got the rainwater, the womb of the earth by getting this water, which mingles with the clay the earth starts growing its plantation. And then you see everywhere green pastures on the land. And people, when they see that sight, they are pleased. Don't you see that some areas which are totally desert, with that water, they turn into orchards, into gardens, into green pastures. And people, when they visit these places, they are astonished that how that desert has turned into gardens. People like such things. And this is what is very beautifully depicted in these ayat, that when the earth takes its ornament. Look at the word zukhrufaha. Zukhrufaha, that means ornament. What is the ornament of the earth? What is the beauty of the earth? These green pastures and orchards and trees. And when the people see it, they say, oh, someone is saying, this is mine, this is my garden, this is my place. And they think that they are going to enjoy it forever. But they don't know that with just one command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it comes a hailstorm or a tornado or a cyclone hits that orchard and destroys it completely. And the man is left without anything. What is the example here? The example is that this worldly life is going to pass very quickly and very swiftly. Don't recline upon it. Recline upon such things which are going to last forever. Those things which you advance in the form of good deeds to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. About this world, many parables are given, even in other literature. And I here wants to mention some of these parables which are given in some old ancient books. The example of this worldly life and how the people are fascinated with this life, though it is nothing. The example is of a person who is traveling into a desert. He wants to reach his destination. At once he discovers that he has been chased by a lion. Now this person starts running to escape from the lion. He is looking for any place where he can hide himself. He discovers at once a well in the desert. And then there was a tree which was just on the edge, which was standing on the edge of the well, and some of its branches were hanging in the well. Now this person, what he does, he jumps into the well, and then he takes hold of one of the branches of the tree. Now look at this person. Look at the picture of that person. The person who is running away from the lion, and he is seeking any place of safety. Now he ends up by clinging to a branch of tree hanging in the middle of the well. Now this person looks down. What does he see? He sees a big python in the depths of the well. And when this python has seen this fabulous person hanging above it, it has just opened its mouth, and it is waiting when this person is going to fall, and provides him with a big feast. What a great danger for that person. The lion waiting outside. The python waiting inside. And he discovers another danger. The branch to which he was clinging, he witnesses that there were two rats, one white, one black, biting the very same branch with which he was clinging, biting it with their very sharp teeth. What it means that this branch is going to be cut any time. And if it is cut, he is going to fall into the mouth of the python. The person is surrounded with dangers. The lion outside, the python or the snake inside. And the only hope with him is that branch which is going to be cut at any time by these two rats. And now this person discovers something else, a little bit of honey which was on the edge of the wall. When the person sees that honey, he forgets all the dangers. He forgets the lion outside, the snake inside, the two rats cutting the only string and hope of his life. He forgets all these things and he says, oh, what a good enjoyment. And he starts licking that honey. This is the picture which is given in that parable. And what is the meaning of all this? The man is every person in this parable. The lions, it means all those dangers which are chasing you, all those events of dangerous nature which happens to you in your life. You are running away from them. You don't want a loss in your trade. You don't want any destruction in your house. You are running from them. But what is the python? Python is his death. Anytime he would fall into that mouth of the python. What is that branch? Branch is his life, his age. What are these two rats, black and white? They are day and night. With the passage of each day and night, your lifeline is going to be reduced. And one day it is going to be cut completely. And then what is that honey? Honey is this world. Honey is the money. Honey is the wealth. Honey is those things which you think that you want to enjoy. And because of that, you forget all the real dangers which are surrounding you. That is, as I said, another example. So the main thing which we are concerned about in this parable of Al-Qur'an is the swiftness of the passage of the life. How life so quickly is going to pass. Just like the earth got all this plantation, and then one night it is destroyed by a storm, by a volcanic eruption, by anything else. And then you are left with nothing. فَجَعَلْنَاهَا حَصِيدًا كَأَنْ لَمْ تَغْنَ بِالْأَمْسِ. And then in the end it is said, كَذَلِكَ نُفَصِّلُ الْآيَاتِ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. And this is how we explained our signs in detail for those who reflect. Another lesson here, why these examples are given, for you people to think about it, to reflect about it. Anything which happens in this planet around you, there is a lesson there for you to learn. If you don't learn that lesson, it means that you got no mind at all. And with this we come to the end of this episode. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.